Hi guys, and welcome to my 35-week pregnancy update. I had to think then, how many weeks am I? I'll just tell you what's happened this week. It's been a really big week. I'm finally on maternity leave. I mean, technically I'm on annual leave, but you know, it's all the same thing. The annual leave is going to turn into maternity leave. I had a consultant appointment on Tuesday and we had another scan, and he's measuring well. His abdomen's perfect. But his legs and his head are like 3 weeks ahead, so they're measuring at like 38 weeks, which is pretty big. I don't like the idea of giving birth to a baby with an enormous head, but there we go. But that's part of the reason why they're going to be inducing me early, which is fine. So yes, there's I guess about 2.5 weeks to go until they induce me. If they induce me as soon as I turn 38 weeks, I don't know. I won't know till next week when the date's going to be. But yeah, that's all just crazy. My diabetes control is going really well, so they had another look at all my sort of blood sugar monitorings, and they're really happy with how I've been measuring it and controlling it with my diet, so they haven't put me on tablets of insulin yet. So I'm really pleased with that, because I'm trying to avoid that as much as I possibly can, because I really don't want to go down that route if possible. So that's really good. What else happened? Who else did I see? Oh, I've been back in hospital again yesterday, because basically when you're pregnant and you feel the baby move, if you go like a day and you don't feel him move, him or her, quite as much as you normally do, you have to call the hospital, and 9 times out of 10 they want you to go in, and they'll put like a heart monitor on your belly so they can monitor the baby's movements, heartbeats. And so I had to do that yesterday, but I'm supposed to be on the machine for 20 minutes, but I was on it for 1.5 hours because his heart rate was quite high. It wasn't like scary high, but they were waiting for him to settle down, but he was just constantly moving, and the heart rate goes up when they move, so they were like, yeah, he's just really active. And he hadn't been active for about 2 days until I got to the hospital, and then he just wouldn't stop moving. Sod's law, I know. But they want me to go back Saturday, so I'm going back tomorrow as well. And then they just want to sort of check on the trace again and make sure that everything's okay. And then if it is, we are good. I've had some pretty weird cravings. I haven't really had many cravings so far this pregnancy, but this last week I have craved nothing but burgers, and I'm vegetarian, so that's quite disturbing. And every time I sort of crave this, I try having like loads of corn, because maybe it's a protein craving, and that gets rid of it for a little bit, but it doesn't really get rid of it properly, so that's kind of bugging me, the fact that I'm craving meat. I mean, maybe it's the baby that needs, I don't know, but yeah, that's just a bit crazy. Still not sleeping very well. I'm getting to sleep a bit better, but when I fall asleep, it's my pattern's changed. I sort of fall asleep and wake up, fall asleep and wake up. And what I mean by that, like, everyone falls asleep and wakes up, but for me, this is over the period of 10 minutes. I may fall asleep and wake up 10, 20 times. I won't even feel like I'm asleep, but my husband will say, you were just asleep, you were just snoring or whatever. And it's just very, I feel very restless as I'm falling asleep. And then I have to get up like at least once or twice a night to go to the toilet. And yeah, and I get really achy. So again, just lying on my one side for a while, I get really achy, and so I just don't sleep very well. But I'm getting really tired during the day as well, but for some reason I can't seem to nap, I can't seem to actually fall asleep. So that's frustrating as well. I had so many plans for all my time off, and I haven't done any of it yet. I wanted to do the paintings for the baby's room, I wanted to wash all his clothes, which I haven't done yet, but there is still time. I'm waiting for an order to come before I fulfil that. That's a whole other story. And yeah, there's just like other things I'm waiting on for lots of stuff, and because I'm so tired, I just don't have the motivation to like sort out any of the stuff that's around, so it's kind of frustrating because I want to get the house ready, but I'm just so tired. And I know that's not going to get any better when the baby comes, so there we go. Anyway, there's not a whole lot to update you on this week. Every Monday on my mummy blog I do a full week pregnancy update, which is in a lot more detail. I talk about like how my weight's been, the kind of things I've been eating, other stuff that's happened during the week, and there's like a load of photos on there as well. And I sometimes do a bump picture as well. So if you're interested in having a look at that, I'll post the link down in the info box below. But don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my future videos. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!